If I seen it, came down in a V shape. So it wasn't coming down and going up. They came down in a V shape. And we still didn't realize that there was war going on. We didn't think about turning the radio on. So we watched all the bombing, the thick smoke. It was terrible. And Mom was worried about the boys on both sides of the fence. Not only Americans, even for the Japanese pilots who came. That's Mother. There was no boundary for Mom. She was thinking about the boys. But it went on, and the second wave came in from the east. We had ours come in about 7:40. The smell, the burning of the oil was so thick, and I'm allergic to even cigarette smoke. So can you imagine? I was suffering. I couldn't breathe. But I hope none of you ever have experienced what I've experienced. But that bombing was terrible. The next thing we saw, the American was chasing the Japanese. They flew below the telephone poles. So can you imagine how low they flew? Below the telephone pole. So that's when we saw the pilot, the Japanese pilot's eyeballs, because American was chasing, and next thing you know, the Japanese. But I always said Japan did not come to kill the civilians. They came to attack Pearl Harbor. Not a single fired shot, neither from the Japanese or the Americans. So we were really blessed that day. Not a single shot. You may think it's a story that you can't believe, but something did really protect us. So that went on, and Mr. Zane and Mr. Kakaku went to a Marine barracks not too far from home to pick up. They were hog raisers, so they were well established at Pulo by the time we got in. So they went to the Marine camp to get some garbage, and they were told to hide because there was a Marine barracks, so they were fired at. So the Marines told them to take shelter under your garbage cans, and that's no protection. But here again, something helped them. Not a single shot went through. So we heard this rumble coming, clanking off the garbage can, and Mr. James said, "War, war," and that's when we realized it was not a plaything. That was actually war. And we had this air raid, and my dad packed some burlap bag with dirt. We put it in our living room to protect us from shots, being shot by the military. So every night my mom says, "I'll see you girls tomorrow morning." And that was a horrible thing to hear. You don't know whether you're going to survive that night. But Mom always said that. But less than 2 weeks on a Thursday, no, just before that, I missed the most important thing what Mom did. The military, all Japanese home in Hawaii was not raided, but they were checked because they thought we were spies. So there's 2 young Marines came up the step. One had already his hand on this, I don't know what you call the sidearm, and this guy, the left, he was in the front, he had his bayonet already set. So Mom opened the door, and the first guy who put his foot up, Mom said, "Boys, we Japanese do not come in the house with shoes." And I thought, "Mom, where was Japan?" But boys removed the boots. They probably heard the mom says, "Boys, we do not come in the house with muddy shoes." Mom was brave. They checked the rooms, they went into the kitchen. The only thing harmful was the kitchen knife, so they didn't bother. So when they went into their bedroom, Mom had a camera on the bed because she was taking pictures of the improvement of the property. So Mom said, please don't touch that. But I took pictures of my 3 girls. And in Japanese, we had a trunk and we put all our blankets on. So when she went to the trunk, you would think they would have stopped her. They didn't. They trusted my mom. So she took it off, she opened the trunk, she brought the album out, pictures of the 3 of us. And believe me, we were roly-poly at that time. So they left the camera, and we were Buddhists. And we heard rumors. Those days, the rumors were running so thick we couldn't believe what to believe. So Mom says, don't touch that. I need that, and you have your own. So they didn't knock anything down. Because we heard rumors they even emptied the urns, thinking that something was put in the urn. And Mom didn't let me touch it. Mom said, this is mine, I need it now. So they didn't touch that. They went into the bathroom. And those days, we didn't have a drugstore, so we for the sake of the Japanese, kusuri-yasan, medicine man that came by. And he filled the package. We paid for what we used. And that was always hung in the bathroom. So they put up a package, and it was a Japanese soldier blowing a bugle with Japanese flag. Here again, Mom said, boys, it's not like aspirin. Japanese, they take powder form of medication, and Japanese still do that in Japan, don't they? Loose powder. So she said, you can take it back with you. This is now, Mom saying this now. You can take it back with you, and if it's poison, you can come and pick me up. Mom. But they didn't harm us, or they didn't do anything destructive like they did to other families. So we were like, so when they left, Mom said, if you have boys in my vicinity, come over something cold. So I always said, Mom, you have no guts and brains. There's a problem with you don't have common sense.